Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video we are going to be looking at FUT Birthday Team 2, and in particular the two objective cards that have been released. We're going to be talking about whether it's worth your time grinding them and whether you can actually speed up the process. So I've taken a sort of a quick look actually at how you can actually speed up the process of unlocking these cards. We're going to take a look at the FUT Birthday cards. I want to create a discussion of what cards you want to see me review. They look beautiful. We've got Sarr, Bale, Pogba, Van Dijk, Cordoba and Bakayoko, the two cards we'll be focusing on today. But I'm also going to take a quick look at Di Maria, Lacazette, Douglas Costa. These cards I'm interested in picking up straight away, reviewing tonight. Hopefully loving the review. Hopefully. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, find it useful, smash like down below, subscribe for a lot more FIFA 20 content. And let's just hopefully get into it. I think the servers are a bit slow. I've literally just been in the game taking a look at the objectives, and now I'm trying to get back in, and it's taking forever, so hopefully it speeds up. Okay, so here we go, guys, onto the game. Finally got into the game, and we're just going to take a look at the objectives, guys, straight off in this video. If this obviously what you clicked on the video for. I do these videos quite often. We take a look at the objectives and hopefully just give you guys a few extra tips on how to actually do it. If this is very obvious information for you, then fair enough. It's just not obvious for everyone. I get a lot of I got questions on Twitter, Twitch asking about certain objectives, so I just thought I'd try and give as much advice as I can. So guys, this Bakayoko card, is he worth completing? In my opinion, yes. If we actually take a look at the card in the squad, he looks like a tank, and I think the best thing about Bakayoko is he is not only French, but he's also from the French league. So if you have the likes of Ben Yedder, you can get very, very easy links. He's a high rating too, 88 rated, so if you do get bored of him, you can get rid of him. This guy used to be an absolute beast on FIFA. I guess that's why they've included him. 3-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, medium, 6'2". Ignore the finishing. He's got the stamina, jumping, strength, aggression. He's got the interception, stand tackle, slide tackle, the pace. He looks like an absolute beast, and I think as a CDM, as a guy you just tell to sit back, he would genuinely get in my team. I think he would get in my team. The other one, Cordoba, he is a bit different. I don't know so much. Wrong one. I don't know too much about this guy. Haven't used him this year or in the past. I think that with this Cordoba card, I mean, he's got the 5-star skill moves now. Would much prefer the 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, something like that. But they've gone ahead and done the 5-star skill moves. High work rate. Not very good for a striker, but he's got the pace. Finishing is average. Stamina, it's good enough for a striker. The strength, aggression, jumping is very, very good. Dribbling looks okay. I mean, the composure is fantastic. Certain areas of the card look phenomenal. Other areas don't look so good. But this is the squad battles one. So you have to take into consideration, if you want that card, it's through squad battles. So if we go over to the actual objectives. Now, what I'm going to say is there's just basically I'm going to talk about what players you can use, what objectives you can combine together, and this is where we start. So for Bakayoko, assist a goal in 3 separate rivals matches using French players. Obviously, you don't have to win this one. You just have to get the assist in 3 separate rivals wins, but you want to mix it in with the other objectives. The players that you can use with 80 plus physical that are French, you've got the likes of Digne, Rabiot, Sissoko, Hernandez, Thuram and Kante, I do believe. You also have, importantly, score a finesse goal in 2 separate rivals matches using Liga players with minimum 4-star skill moves. So what you want to do is to combine these two. Obviously, you're doing them in, you're doing these online. You want to do them with a guy, Dembele, the future stars Dembele. He's got the 4-star skill moves. He's got the above 80 physical. You can do both of them. Hopefully get the assist with him, and definitely get the finesses with him because he's a good finisher on this game. To score a finesse, simply hold RB, R1, and then do circle, and that will be your finesse goal. I try and do like the low driven finesses seem to be quite good, so you hold LB at the same time, I do believe. Low driven finesses are quite good, but finesses inside the box, one-on-one with the keeper, will be your best bet. Don't really try outside the box because they are very speculative. This one here, so assist 2 goals in 5 separate rivals matches using French players with a minimum of 4-star weak foot. The options you have to choose from for this one, and again, just combine it with this. Dembele, unfortunately, doesn't have the 4-star weak foot, but cards that you can focus on if you are, if you have a lot of coins with the 4-star weak foot that are French. Pogba. You've got FUT Birthday Griezmann, obviously 5-star weak foot. You've got Payet. I don't know why I said it like that. And you've got Ribery. These cards I would definitely focus on. The French players, they do seem to be quite limited, so I would try and get these cards, whether it's the special version or the normal version. And then the final one, score and assist in 7 separate rivals wins using midfielders with a minimum of 4-star weak foot. Again, the same cards that I just mentioned are the ones that you'll be able to do. They both have the 4-star weak foot, score and assist, try and score with, get the likes of Payet or Ribery, whether it's their special card. Again, that is up to your budget. But when you are looking, a lot of people get confused with midfielders and attackers. I would look on Foothead, Footbin, things like that. See which players actually are classified as midfielders, because sometimes EA decides to classify them as forwards for whatever reason when you might think that they are a midfielder. If you transfer someone who was originally a striker to a midfielder, this doesn't count. So if I wanted to transfer Ben Yedder down to a midfielder, this would not count. He is not a midfielder, even if I made him a CDM. So that is Bakayoko, guys. For Cordoba, it's going to be a lot easier. This is offline squad battles. Score 3 goals in squad battles, match them on minimum world-class difficulty. Very easy. If you struggle against the AI, use attribute cards. Use fake shots a lot. I definitely would recommend fake shots. Use just use your best players, but juiced up basically with the attribute cards. I would say use finesse shots. They work a lot. Near post strikes, they work a lot too. So hopefully you can score your 3 goals. Doesn't have to be in one game. It can just be, it looks like across games, but obviously try and get it in the one. Scoring 3 separate squad battles matches on minimum world class difficulty using Colombian players. So you could use the likes of Cordoba, you could use the likes of James Rodriguez, Falcao. Just Colombian players, they don't have to be crazy. You can get Silver one again and put attribute cards on him. I wouldn't worry about this too much. But obviously, if you know the squad battles glitch, which I covered in the icon swaps video, you can use that again in here. Because if you've scored in the match, then you can just chill out. Score 2 finesses in 5 separate squad battles wins. So you do want to get the wins using Bundesliga players with 4-star skill moves. Make sure that you have the Colombian players, you have the Bundesliga players, all in the same squad. You may as well do all of these together. You don't want to be doing it in separate matches, because that's a win and that one is a win too. So have some Colombian players. Doesn't matter if they link directly to the Bundesliga players. Doesn't matter if your chemistry is like 50, 60, 70. I still think against world class you should be able to do it if you do it correctly. But some of the Bundesliga players with 4-star skill moves, we've got the likes of Royce, we've got the likes of Havertz, Lewandowski, Sancho, Olmo, Koeman, Gnabry and Blair. So I think that should help with you narrowing down which players to actually use. I would look to use Havertz because he is, again, this guy. He has 4-star weak foot. So he's perfect for the low drivens as well. So it's 7 separate rivals wins. You should be able to play a maximum of 7 games to get this Cordoba card, I do believe. You can combine all of the players into one squad. Once you've done these 3 wins with the Colombian players, you can then, it doesn't actually say, it doesn't say, I guess if that, all Colombian players, if it's Colombian players, I guess you will have to do that separately. It doesn't really make that too clear. I guess it is a full squad of Colombian players. Scoring 3, no, it's not, sorry, I got confused. That is just you have to score with the Colombian players. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. I don't know if I'm getting confused. But then the 4-star weak foot, obviously just do with the likes of Kai Havertz, who Royce, he is very, very good too. But Kai Havertz, the low driven LB, RB should allow you to get this objective done, guys. So hope you found that useful. Hopefully I didn't mumble on too much. But them 2 cards look fantastic. This is more about, is it worth your time? Absolutely, I would say so for that Bakayoko. Absolutely, again, for the Cordoba, I think if you're playing offline, you may as well go for it. This Gareth Bale looks absolutely incredible. This Douglas Costa looks absolutely incredible. For 750,000 coins, I do think that's a decent deal. Di Maria, I'm waiting. If he comes up for 1.1, guys, I'll be picking up. I'll be reviewing him tonight. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash a like down below. Subscribe for a lot more FIFA 20 content. Let me know who you want to see reviewed down in the comments down below. See you later for another FIFA 20 video.